Is that a mixture of pride and disappointment, in a sense, Craig?
Yeah, of course. You get to this close in a game where you have an opportunity to kick away from getting yourself a week off and playing in the prelim final. They don't come along every day. So, extremely proud of the effort. But, we need to get ourselves sorted really quickly because we've got to get to work.
How do you sum it up, Craig? I mean, you've had a lot of practice of winning tight games. You haven't had many losing them. What's the emotion in there?
Well, we want to act like winners. I must admit, the siren goes and there's half a dozen of our guys laying on the ground. For me, that's not a winner. That's acting like a loser. We lost the game. We're not losers. So I just made that point. We're here to win this thing. We'll give it everything we've got. You get to this time of the year and you want to give it your best shot. And I thought we threw a lot of punches at them. There's a moment in the game, might have been a minute to go, scores a level, and the emergency umpire comes over and goes, if it's a draw, you guys can go on the field. Mate, we spoke to the box. Do you want to... someone's phone's ringing here. Do you want to... Can I get it?
I'm sorry about that.
That's your mum ringing, I think, maybe.
My second day on the job.
That's okay. You're all good,
Still
mate.
learning how to do this.
You're all good, mate. You're good. Yeah, the emergency umpire comes over and he says, you draw whatever it is. But I communicated to the box, what do you want to do? Because we've moved a player forward to try to win the game. Darcy Moore's in the forward line. We're playing a guy short down back, or they manned it up anyway. But what do you want to do? I said, no, we're going for the win. We're going for it. We're not here to draw the game and go for extra time. And put the head on the pillow tonight. I'm not sure if that's the right decision to make, but that's how we want to live ourselves. And this game in particular, we didn't get the job done.
Just that comment you made about we're not losers, we're winners. That was the message you gave to the players straight after the match.
Absolutely. We lost the game, but we're not losers. There is a difference. I said that for the lifetime that I'm sitting in this chair, that maybe barring a grand final, if we don't win, don't lay on the ground. Don't lay on the ground.
Still sort of got around the players and did that for that exact reason, I imagine, Craig.
Yep.
It's part of the ethos.
Yeah, great leadership. Still had an enormous game. Yeah, that's great leadership. And again, it's all part of learning lessons, isn't it? We're still alive to fight another battle, and again, we're not sure who the opposition is, but yeah, we've been learning good lessons along the whole way.
Tyler Adams has been enormous for the day. He goes down halfway through that last quarter. How bad is it? I mean, he was emotional on the bench. We know the history with his groins. What's the early feel?
Yeah, it looks like Dave Caesar's done. He's looks like he might have tore the groin off the bone. I think it could be early diagnosis. So we'll just his season's over. I just grabbed him. Then he's had his moment of emotion, and then we just get around him and support him the best we can.
What was the thing behind Kruger at the start?
I like Crooks. He gives us a bit of energy. I thought he could give us something. He could play down back if we lost a key back, and I thought he could go in the ruck if we needed that. Up forward, he's an energetic guy. Didn't think he was quite ready to play a full game based on his time out of the game. It took a mark since he came on the ground. I think I like what Crooks brings to the table.
Craig, you've probably already shown it with the way you've performed this year, top four, stepping up in constant close matches, but to perform that way in a big final against the minor premier, has that given the club even more belief, do you think? Yeah,
we believe. Like I actually take good satisfaction out of everyone doubting us. Like everyone gave us massive odds again to win the game tonight. Did you tip us? Do you think we could win?
I thought Geelong would win.
Yeah, most people did, but we didn't. We have great belief in what we're doing. Again, that's outcome stuff, but the evidence that we present to our players, there's a lot of reasons why we're sitting here. I know there's a bounce of the ball this way and a set shot after the siren here and there, and those things have got us to this part. But there's a lot of stuff that we've done behind the scenes that gives us great belief in that we belong in this position. So.
Sorry, you've spoken a lot about your capacity to win these tight games and training for them. Was there much that you noticed in those dying minutes that might have cost you today?
Yeah, you look at Geelong, they do it so well. They go through the corridor, they start to get really aggressive in the third quarter, and we were able to stabilise that. I thought this game was all about little moments, and we can go through and analyse every single one of them. There's so many of them. We get 12 points up, lose a centre bounce, lose an aerial contest, Rowan kicks a goal. All of a sudden the game's back on. Those little moments, and that's what big games are about, is seizing those opportunities. A minute to go, the score's a level. Again, we wanted to get out to win the game. We lived by that.
Jordan De Goey went down the race at quarter time. Looked like he may have dislocated his shoulder and got strapped up. What happened with his shoulder?
He looks like he's got a bit of an AC issue. Played out the game. The doctor just said to me before, he's looks like he's okay. Again, it's one of those ones you assess during the week and look after these guys. Our pressure was enormous. Watching Sydney last night, it was a good role model for us how to go about it in a big game. I thought we didn't get rewarded for our tackles. I don't know if that's something we'll look at, and the AFL will look at that. And I thought there were a lot of awesome tackles that didn't get rewarded. And isn't it funny that you run someone down from behind and then you don't get rewarded, but then someone just drags it in underneath you and it's holding the ball? That doesn't sit well with me.
Is that something you look at? I mean, it happened quite a bit. I know it's a final, so the whistle naturally goes away a little bit, but do you think you'll look at that and talk to the AFL?
I'm not here to change rules. We play within the rules. They'll get some right and wrong. I've said that many times. Anyone watching at home thought we tackled really well, I would have thought. I don't even know what the free kicks were in the end, but potentially. See what happens.
How do you describe Jordan De Goey? He's a big game player, isn't he, Craig? And showed it again. Yeah. I said during the week that we're looking for 5% gains. He's that guy. There's not many guys in our team or many other teams that have a guy that can really turn it on when you need it and kick clutch goals. He did it again tonight, and we continue to look for opportunities to put Geordie in positions where he can shine. Was there
Where's Graham Wright?
Was there a moment there where he got frustrated with a couple of those umpiring decisions and you had to talk him through that, Craig?
No, I don't recall that. No, I thought we were really, really calm and measured for this occasion. I thought the playing group, to their credit, we got a lot of youth, and I know Geelong have a mountain of experience, and we have a lot of guys playing their first final. I thought we looked like we managed most of those moments well. The hustle and bustle of the game is, take a mark, maybe play on a few times that we can get better for. But on a whole, I thought the bench was really composed. I thought the coaching box was composed, and I thought the players looked composed in the chaos for most part of it.
Did you consider changing the match up with Rowan at all?
He played well, didn't he? Yeah, he did. No, I think that's a system thing for us. We look at that centre bounce mark that was a bit of brilliance, isn't it? And sometimes you need a little bit of brilliance and then go back and nail the shot. Credit to him. He's I think I remember him doing that down at Mcrae too, kicking a clutch goal. Cameron kicked some clutch goals. That's what people want to watch, don't they?
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.